Right then, I'm joined by Paddy Davitt. Paddy, your verdict on this afternoon's game, please. Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Enjoyed the result, yeah. Overall, yeah. You got to enjoy the second half. Alex Neil, just having spoken to him there, he was almost like a fan, I think, watching it on the sidelines because they were. But I just can't get over how different they were from the first half when it was almost like a basketball game. You know, we'll have a go, you have a go, and in that type of game, that was kind of how Forest wanted it, really, because, you know, they had got the pace of the lad Pereira. He was very impressive, I thought. And to me, that's not really Norwich expressing how dominant they should be with the ball. So you were almost playing Forest's game, whereas second half, it was just one-way traffic, wasn't it? You know, once the equaliser went in from Johnny House, and there was only one winner, really, and the catalyst, I think, and he scored the winner, as it turned out, was Graham Dorrans, and the manager there is just basically giving him the biggest licks ever. He just said he was special today, and he's a special player in the Championship. We all know he probably divides opinion because there's things that he doesn't do, but when he's playing like that, then you keep him in the side because he was probably the difference, because he basically got Norwich playing today.
The manager seemed to be bouncing around afterwards. He seemed very happy with how that went.
Yeah, very happy. I think probably the context of it, you know, coming here, Forest hadn't lost a game in the league at home. In fact, they'd won the three previous on the spin, and to miss a penalty as they did through Wes, and then to concede just before half time, you know, that's a high degree of difficulty you're setting yourself. But for them to clear that bar in the context of what they're trying to do, which is go back at the first attempt, and you can see by the scale of the celebrations at the end that feels like quite a big signpost, I think.
And it's weird for me because Norwich have been comfortable in the last two games and then really struggled to see them out for the last 20 minutes. And today, they did do such a great job of seeing out those final 15 minutes, I thought.
Yeah, there was one or two. I think Bentner had a header when he climbed above Pinto, and there was another, I think Osborne made a late run, diving header. But those two aside, yeah, it wasn't, compared to Wigan, you know, you wasn't kind of thinking, well, it's going to come any minute. So, again, huge positive in that respect, because we've talked about, as you say, those two home games, Cardiff as well last weekend. It's about game management. You know, get yourselves into a position of strength and then don't give it away, and they've done that today. So, yeah, really positive. I mean, at the final whistle tweeted, I felt it was in the context of what they were up against, probably their best result of the season, and you know, you'd hope now that they will kick on from that 3 straight wins, second in the table, 2 points behind Huddersfield. Life's looking pretty good.
It is indeed, and the chance for a cup run at Everton on Tuesday.
No chance whatsoever, mate. No chance. Said to the manager there'll be plenty of changes, and yeah, he more or less, you know, without saying, you know, it's a secondary consideration, but it is, let's be honest. Plus you're going to an Everton team who look to be flying at the minute, and they probably will treat it quite seriously. So, you know, get through it unscathed injury wise, and crack on for next week.
Brilliant stuff. Remember pinken.com for all the analysis, and we'll see you on the other side, although you'll see them at Everton.
Yeah, you can watch from afar, mate.
Love it. Cheers all.